Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Wait for things to load up slowly, ever so slowly. Okay, so yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. It's actually storming here right now, and my internet connection is going in and out. So hopefully it lasts long enough for this live. Let's cross our fingers. Hey, VJ. Okay, go lock up. Hey, Catherine. The crazy thing about this house is you can't hear when it's raining. And the other reason why I knew it was storming was because my internet went out and I was checking it and saw a flash of lightning and I was like, oh, it must be storming because you literally cannot hear any rain in this house. You just don't hear it. Are you like my shirt? Thank you. I have a lot of statement T-shirts. This is one of my favorites though. Um, so yeah. So hopefully the internet holds. The storms don't get too bad. I mean, we're under a threat of I think we're under a thunderstorm warning and a watch, and we're not under a tornado watch, but tornadic activity is possible. So we shall see. So what's everybody been up to? What are you working on? If you have any news, feel free to share it. And obviously, if you're drinking something interesting, share that too. If you hear clip clops in the background, it's Poppy. She's down here with me tonight, and the clip clopping is her nails against the floor. Let's see. I have been. What did I do with them? You know, I prepare and then I forget where I put the stuff I prepared. No, not in this bag. Did I leave that bag upstairs? I probably did because I'm a moron. I did. I was going to tell you what I was currently working on. It's more of those little items for random acts of crochet kindness. Can't believe I left them upstairs. I'm not running up to get them. That would be too much like work. And I'm tired of running up and downstairs. But anyway, so I've been working on these little pieces for the random acts of crochet kindness. I want to do a couple more, and then I'm going to like print out the little cards that go with them, and I'm going to just scatter them around the Ohio Valley. Um, I'm still working on my vest for Festember. I can show you part of that actually. So there's like Poppy. I've got a bunch. I hope I showed you of squares. I think I've done 36 of these squares total. So many granny squares. So many I have to sew together. And then I've also got two larger squares that are going to make up the back. I don't know if I showed you see last week or not. I don't remember. Oh, just then I got so show you the other side. So these are going to make up the back of it, and then the smaller squares are going to go around it, and then the smaller squares are going to make up the side panels. And I'm going to sew all that together. And then I'll give it some sort of border. I'm not quite sure I'm going to border it with yet. Welcome back, BJ. So I'm still working on that. Um, I'm working on a table runner. I'm using this Cotton King Sultan. It's black, white, and gray. This is as far as I've gotten so far. Literally just started it earlier today. Um, and those are my. Oh, and I'm working on. I think I told you guys about the turtle I was working on. Poppy's going to town for Kong, so that's why I keep glancing over because she keeps diving. She's kind of throwing it and then diving and chasing it. Bizarre. I'm trying to get this open so I can show you the turtle. Uh, I'm sure you guys have seen it's like a memory game, and it's like a big turtle with the little tiny turtles that make up the game. Well, that turtle was okay, but I kind of put my own spin on it. So this is my turtle, and then you're gonna put the little turtles. Will go in this pouch right here. The pouch goes all the way through. See, so all the little turtles will go in there. But I figured we have a land turtle version. Why not a sea turtle? So, I still need to give him a tail. But yeah. So now I have to make all the little turtles. I think I have one here that I've made already. Where is it? No, wait. This one isn't done. So I don't have a finished turtle yet. This is the general idea of what the baby turtles will look like. But the centers will actually be like the colors that you use for the memory game. So I haven't finished sewing it. That's why it looks kind of wonky still. Yeah, I have to sew it and then stuff it a little bit before I finish sewing it. So those are my current whips that I'm actually going to finish because I have commitments to finish them. So, Crochet Beast, hey girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Why is it a memory game, BJ? Because you have two of the turtles with the same color stomachs, and so you put them. So you put all the turtles out on the table, and then like you play a regular memory game, you pick up one turtle, look at the color, and then try to find its mate. And if you don't find its mate, they both go back in, and then it starts, and then the next person takes their turn. That's the memory game. So someone asked me if I could make one, and I was like, sure. And I was like, I'm like, do you want me to make it as it is, or just something different? And she was like, just surprise me. So that's what I'm doing. Sophia, long time no see. What are you up to? What's going on? Fill us in. So let's see. Before I get into what the main point of tonight's live, I wanted to show you guys something. Hopefully, I can get this to share properly. Um, I had to reload everything after I lost my internet because, for whatever reason, when my computer loses internet and gets it back, any web browser or anything I have open, I actually have to restart everything. It's really annoying. Just like Gmail's taking forever to open. That's not the one I wanted. La la la. Everything's taking forever. Okay, here we go. So in one of my crochet groups, this was posted, and they're asking if we thought it was what we thought it was. Okay. Hopefully you can see the screen. So it looks like crochet, sorta. But if that's crochet, those are the most perfect granny stitches I've ever seen in my life. And some of these, you can see how it seems to be sewn over. So there was a great debate as to whether this was crochet, if this was machine done to mimic crochet, or what have you. Um, I'm of the belief that it's done by machine because I have another picture. Hang on. So more close up of the stitches. Those do not look like crochet stitches to me. I'm not sure what they are, but they don't look like crochet stitches. Anyway, there's been a huge debate in one of my crochet groups about whether this was crochet, whether it's not crochet. So I want to show it to you guys and see what you think. Is that crochet? Is that machine? What do you think? Hi, Anaya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I've just been going along like normal. Not much changes here. I lost my crochet for a while, but now working on a Princess Jasmine outfit for a 6-year-old. Oh, cool. You lost your crochet? I can relate to that. I lost mine for a while too. Mm-hmm. Woody. Hi. Hi. Where are you? The grandkid is talking to me from above. It's kind of creeping me out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but yeah, she's talking to me through, I'm assuming, a register. She's weird. So they're saying I saw some of those in the store. It is done by machine. Close up doesn't look like crochet. I didn't think it looked like crochet either, but there were people that were arguing that it looked like crochet to them. So I wasn't convinced. But Some people are convinced that they know everything. So, and they're like literally trying to break down that is this kind of stitch, and it's done with this size hook, and they're using this kind of yarn. And I'm like, how can you possibly know all that? Right, it's machine made to look like crochet, but not quite. Yeah, a few of us were saying that, but again, there were a whole lot of people that were saying, "No, that's crochet." A couple people even tried to say it was knit. I'm like, that's not what. A few said it was Tunisian. I'm like, no, but no, it didn't look crochet to me at all. So, but it is a little scary that you've got machines that are getting almost good enough to actually mimic crochet. Now, and I'm not totally sure I'm crazy about that idea because I mean one of the big things about crochet is that it can't be machine made; it's always handmade. But now we're gonna have a machine that's gonna come around here and do this. That annoys me. I'm just going to admit it. I mean, I get how I've always understood why knitters didn't like knitting looms or knitting machines because it seemed like it was cheating at knitting. But I mean, at least you need some skill to do the loom. You know what I mean? You have to be able to like um, move the yarn on the hooks in a certain way to get the look you want. And even if you're using an Addy, I mean, if you're trying to do like panels and color control, you have to pay attention to that too. So there's a little bit of skill that goes into that. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm just sounding like a spoiled sport because now, people are trying to mimic crochet and I don't like it. Probably. And I'm just making excuses for the knitting machines. So they're saying they got to make machines to ruin handcraft. Yeah, yeah. Of course, you also have those people who believe that if you use like any like power tools whatsoever, making something, it's no longer handmade. But in my mind, sorry, piece of ice. If my hand is using the tool to make this item, it's still handmade. PJ saying, I'd like to see that machine. For years, we said there was no machine for crochet. Yeah, I'd like to see it too. I'd love to see that machine. I've seen crochet machines before, but the machine I saw didn't make a stitch that looked like that. The machine I saw made rounder stitches. So, yeah, I'd love to see that machine. It doesn't look like crochet. It's more like lace that looks like crochet from afar. But yeah, but here's the thing. Those of us that crochet can recognize that. But people that don't crochet and they see that in the store, if it's labeled as crochet, they're going to believe it because it looks enough like crochet for them to believe it's crochet. While the rest of us actually crochet are like, no, that's not crochet. So that's the bothersome thing about it for me. They're going to pass all this off like crochet, and it's not. And then when somebody comes across an actual crocheted piece, they might look at it and go, "Well, that doesn't look anything like what I got at the store." And now we're back to having to explain why things look the way they do or why we price things the way they do. Because I guarantee they're pricing that way. If somebody actually hand crocheted that, I guarantee that they would charge 3 times what that store is probably charging for that outfit. So now we're back to having to defend why we charge what we charge. It's like it never ends. Just as we seem to make ground, something comes along and we're all the way back down. We have to start climbing again. Hey Kelly, how you doing? Thea said it's probably some sort of fabric printed in the color already, and then a laser cut or something cutting it from a computer. I'm sure whatever it is, whatever the technology is, it's done faster and probably cheaper than what real crocheters could do, and that kind of annoys me. I almost want to try to make that at least like the jacket just to see if like you could do if a crocheter could actually duplicate that. I mean, I have no doubt that it can be duplicated, but the amount of time and materials it would take to do it, you'd have to. It would probably cost. Like I said, it's going to cost way more than what I'm sure they're selling that for. So, uh, something that just frustrates me. So, anyway, I just wanted your input on that because the comments on my crochet group were cracking me up because people were vehement about believing that that was crochet and was telling people that they didn't believe it was crochet, that apparently they haven't been crocheting long enough, or they've never seen different stitches, or it got a little ugly there for a second, you know. And then those that didn't believe it was crochet, they were kind of railing like I am about how, like, these machines are coming along and they're mimicking this, and people that don't know any better are going to see that's what crochet looks like. And then when they see real crochet, they might not like it as well as the machine, and that whole can of worms. So, it got kind of ugly. But you'll have that, I guess. Okay, so are we ready to get into the main topic of this live tonight? Where I like. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Let us know what's going on with you. Um. So yeah. So as I have been unpacking and putting stuff away and finding places for things, I've been finding all of these whips. Um. Some of these whips are probably 4 years old, if not older. Um. There's a lot of them. We're obviously not going to get through them all tonight because when I said there's a lot of them, I mean there are several bins full of them, and these are just the bins that are like right in front of me. I also have bins in the other part of this basement that I haven't gone through yet that I know have whips in them. So yeah, we're gonna go through a couple of them tonight. We'll probably do this over the next few weeks. I'll pull them out here and there because I have a lot of them. It's kind of sad the number of whips I have. So we're gonna go through these, and keep in mind I'm seeing these for the first time in years. Okay, some of these I haven't seen in forever. So I didn't open any of the bags because I wanted to be just as surprised and astonished as you were at what I had started working on and didn't and stopped for whatever reason. I'm hoping that as I look at them, I'll remember what I was trying to make and or why I stopped working on it. So, wait, Kathleen is saying thanks. I'm frying a sweater and finishing a top and packing for Canada, drinking herbal tea. Cool. So you got here just in time to see me start this journey of should I finish it or frog it? So here's the bin we're going to look at tonight. And this is, like I said, one of many bins. So here's the first one. Now, on this one, I actually wrote that I used a 4mm tulip hook. So I busted out my tulip for it, so it must have been something to me at the time. So here we have, this is some Hobie. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called, but I forget. But that's Hobie yarn. This is also Hobie yarn, Metallico. This is also Hobie yarn, same brand as this, but I can't remember what it's called. And I'm going to guess this was the start of a shawl. Yeah. Or, well, why not? It's a square. I'm not sure what I was doing with this. Let me show you the side it's not as. I don't know. I truly don't know what I was going, what I was making. But I was apparently about to expand since I've made these. So I don't know if I was going to do shells. I have no idea. So, hmm. So what do you think? And they're saying make a back and turn it into a pillow. That's not a bad idea. Since frogging this would be a nightmare because all both of these yarns do not frog well. So yeah, I could do a back and make a pillow or pillow cover. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's pretty. I like the combo. Hey, the combo's pretty, but I really just have no idea where I was going with this at all. But yeah, I think we will make this a pillow. So this goes into the finish pile. Fine by me. And for once, I actually know what hook to pick up when I want to work on it because I actually wrote it on there. Too bad I didn't write what I was attempting to make. I understand why I went ahead and I wrote what the hook size, but I didn't write what I was making. No, VJ, no pattern in the bag. I seldom make things with pattern. You know, I freehand a lot of things, and this was definitely something I was freehanding for whatever reason. I just didn't know what I was making. Oh, Thea's got another idea. Make a head and turn it into a lovey. That's not a bad idea. That might happen. Okay, I know what this is. You know how I've been like joking about the lapcan that my daughter has wanted for like umpteen years? That's what this is. That's what this is the beginning of. But it's a moot point now because her color scheme in this house is totally different. So this isn't going to match anything in her house. So what I may do is keep this as a table runner for my house when I move out. But that's what this is. Yeah, Catherine, this is Apache Tears. I love this pattern. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite ones to do. So, yeah. I'm going to consider this, for all intents and purposes, completed. Yeah, these are some of my favorite colors too. And my living room will be these colors, so yeah. I'm going to consider this for all intents and purposes completed, and it will be a runner for my coffee table. So, oh, and apparently, oh, I forgot that I'd done this one too. I was also experimenting with the diamonds. I forget what this pattern's called, but this will be a pillow cover. I'll just do a back probably in plain black, and this will be a pillow cover. This is another stitch I love doing. I love how they build. I just love stitches where I have to switch between colors. For some reason, that I love doing that myself. So there's that. So okay, I'm gonna consider this almost completed. The table runner is completed, and I've got half of a pillow. And good luck me getting this back in this bag. Okay. What if you put fringe on the ends and made a table runner? Nice. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So that's going to be a table runner, and that's one half of a pillow. The other side of the pillow, I'm going to be lazy, and I'm just probably going to make it in one solid color, probably that blue. Okay, on to the next one. Again, no idea what this is, but I did write. I'm doing it. You probably can't see that with a 5.5 millimeter hook. Again, wrote the hook size. Didn't write what I was working on. I know this is Hobie. Yes, it's the Horizon. Trust me, it's Horizon. I can't get it to show up with my lights. Okay. I'm going to guess this was the start of a shawl, corner to corner. And if you're guessing a theme, yes, these colors, I'm all about these colors. I'm all about this emerald blue and not emerald, turquoise. I love turquoise, emerald, and well, I love blues in general. So this was definitely headed towards a corner to corner shawl, and it looks like I was increasing. I started with one. You see that? I started with one hook size and moved up a hook size, which is something I do a lot because I kind of like how it changes the drape of a piece when you mess when you play with hook sizes. So, hmm, I don't know. What do you guys think? Finish or frog? I gotta tell you, I'm not. This isn't corner to corner. Or is it? No, I'm pretty sure it's corner to corner. Yeah, it's corner to corner. But I can't decide whether I should finish this, frog it. I'm to the point now where I could change from corner to corner to. This is not corner to corner. Is it Drunky Granny? Yeah, I don't even know what stitch this is. Well, yeah, considering I'm not sure which stitch it is, I'm not sure whether it's corner to corner or Drunken Granny. I love the colors, but yeah, I'm not really that inspired by it. So yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you guys. This will be a frog. We've got our first frog, guys. I'll find something else to do with this. I mean, I love those colors though, so I'm sure I will make something. Probably something else for my living room. Maybe I will frog it and make another shawl. Maybe I'll make a virus shawl with it. I don't know. Or the Steven shawl. I'll think of something. If I can get it back in his bag and I don't mess this up too much. Oh. Hi, our first frog. We'll put it over here. Alright, next up. I know what this is too. And this one, there's a slip of paper in here. It says Red Heart Unforgettable. Colorway is Polo. And it's a 5.5 millimeter. I know what this is because I got this with a specific purpose in mind. Marquita sent me this yarn because she had made something out of it and I fell in love with the colorway. So she sent me several skeins of it. So this was either going to be a shawl or a kerchief. I hadn't quite decided which. So either a shawl or a scarf, basically. I'm thinking you guys can input if you want, but I know I'm finishing this because I really want this to be some sort of scarf if I don't go full shawl because it's just gorgeous. The colors are just amazing. So this I'm going to finish. Whether I go all the way through to a shawl or not, I don't know, but it's definitely at least going to be something I can wear like this. I have enough for that. Because I had also I actually have a finished item that I made with this. It's a scarf, a hooded scarf. So this was what was left. And I think I was going to make either a mini. Oh, I forgot I made this. This was a headband that I haven't quite finished. So I'm gonna finish that too. I should have excuse me. I should have enough to finish this sorry. To finish that to a scarf size and then finish this headband. Because I've got this much left. So this shall be a finish. Alright, well so far I still have 3 whips. Well wait, no, you know what? Well no, technically I guess one is finished. With the exception of the back of the pillow. So I've got one frog, one finished, and then two to finish. And this one, oh, I don't know. I think I know what this is. I think. Oh, yeah, I don't know what this was for. No idea. I think this is just some idea I had for something and discarded the idea completely because I'm at the end of this, but I have more of this yarn. So the fact that I just kind of stopped mid row and it's all wonky, I think this was not an abandoned idea. I don't know what that was. And this just fall off my lap. Oh, I know what I was doing with these. This is a mini virus scarf. Um, when I was making cat couches, I was making like little mini Afghans to go on the back of the couches, and this was one of them. So, for all intents and purposes, this is as for what I was going to use it for. It's done, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then this was another one. Oh, I know this one. These were the pillow covers for the cat couches. I don't realize how much I do granny squares or granny stitch until I start going for my whips. What's it doing with this? Yeah, this was going to be a pillow for a cat couch. So is this. Actually, I guess it's probably good together. And I just haven't finished this one yet. So I don't know. This stuff does not frog. This stuff isn't. It would be the frog. This would be a nightmare because this is another one of those salt and cotton cakes from Hobie. That would be a nightmare to frog. So these may be. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. They're pretty though. It was a very pretty cake. It was one of the well, it's like this, like all the different blues and stuff. It was really pretty, but I don't know. It won't easily frog. I don't know what to do with those. I don't know what to do with those at all. So that was the last one in this bin. So I've got a frog. I've got one that I've declared finished. I've got two that I'm going to finish, and one that I don't know what to do with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Hmm. Let's see. I don't think I have any other whips sitting around me. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, I forgot about the bin that's sitting directly behind me. Oh wait, and this one. I have a second bin. We're not through. Well, technically these are done, so they're technically not whips. Well, hi bears, crochet critters. I don't know if I've been here before, but I have been subscribed and recalled VJ mentioned you're going through whips earlier and saw you were on, and I thought I would say hi. Well, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, I am going through whips. You've seen them. I've already gone through the majority of them, but I still have some more I'm going through. So glad you're here. But wait, there's more exactly. All right, this has got to be the largest shower poof in the history of man. This thing is gigantic. I don't know if I was marking that because I was going to continue or if I was trying to mark that's the end. But yeah, this thing is heavy. Oh my goodness. So that's a completed shower proof. And this is a in progress shower proof. But I'm not totally sure. It's got like several strands going here, and I'm not totally sure what I was going for. Oh, oops. I'm unraveling it. It's right there. Yeah, so I was holding two strands together. That's what I was doing to make this one. And then there's like a third kind of. You guys can't see. Might help if I showed it in the camera, huh? See, there's one yarn, and then I was holding the purple and the white together. So I don't know. I might finish this. I might not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Is this one worth keeping? Even though it's gargantuan, would probably. I swear, if I put this in the bathtub, it would probably suck up all the water in the tub. It's really heavy. It's really big. And then this one needs like a couple more rounds to be done, I think, and reshaped. So VJ is saying finish it. Okay, what do the rest of you think? Finish it or just eh? The end. This one looks finished to you. Okay, so everybody will seem to think I should finish this one. Okay, and do we consider this finished? Do we consider this even worth using? I mean, when I tell you it's heavy, it it's this is probably all of 2 pounds. So if I put this in water, you're probably looking at like a 10 pound shower proof. I think yeah, I think I went a little overboard with this one. And it's really heavy. So finish the big one and give it to your grandbaby for the pool as a ball. That's not a bad idea. VJ, this thing's heavy. I kid you not. If I could get to my scale, I would weigh it. I am gonna weigh it. And I'll let you guys know how much it actually weighs. But it's heavy, and I may even wet it and then weigh it to see how heavy it is. Because obviously, that's something I would be keeping myself. So if I get it wet and have to throw it in the dryer, it's no big deal. But yeah, Crochet Beast has a good idea to finish the big one and give it to the grandkid for a pool ball. That's not a bad idea. So we'll put this in the finished pile. All right. Let's see what else I have. Uh, I don't know what this is. No idea. But it was important enough that I put it in the bag. So I'm frogging this. I'm not even going to put this up for a vote. That gets frogged. I don't know what it was. I don't care. I'm frogging it. Over there you go. All right. We're on to bin number 2. And this is sincerely a mystery bin because these were on the bottom. But you remember the shelves that are behind me at the old place? These were at the very bottom of the shelves, stuffed in the back. So some of this I have not seen, like I said, in probably 2 to 3 years. Catherine, a bikini? For who? Imagine it wet and getting thrown at your head. You probably give somebody a concussion. All right, this is something else I was making with Horizon from Hobie. My favorite Hobie, by the way. This is my favorite colorway. I love that one. Okay, let's see. What was this going to be? I think I was going for. I don't know. This is short for a scarf. I don't know what I was making. I might have just been experimenting with stitches. Because I've got several stitches going on here. So I think I was experimenting. So I don't think there's ever actually going to be something. It was just something that I was like working on to see how the yarn was reacting. So this may get frogged and made into something else. Although I think I will take a picture because I do like these stitches together. Because I got some regular double crochet at the bottom and then some zigzag, looks like half double, and then some trebles, and then some stacked. Yeah, I was definitely experimenting with this. So this is probably going to be frogged, but I am going to take a picture because I do like how the stitch pattern. So Catherine saying, I see the markers where you're going to make a poncho, nice colors and stitches. Um, I don't know. I probably used the stitch markers just so I could remember what my stitch count. That would be my guess when I did my initial row. But with me, there's no telling. I don't know what this is going to be. So this is going to get frogged, but I am going to take a picture of the stitches first because I think I will actually replicate the stitch sequence. Just maybe longer for a scarf or a triangle for a shawl. Or maybe I'll make a half circle shawl. Bear saying, Frog, if you like the yarn and don't recall what you were making, yeah. I really think I was just experimenting with stitches. Fair saying make a hippie rectangle shawl. That's not a bad idea. Kelly saying it's interesting. I don't know where I was going with it. Acela, I wonder what that yarn would look like knitted on size 10s. I don't know. Um, it's a good question. I've never actually knitted with Horizon. I've only crocheted with it. I may have to try that. They're saying, and you can reclaim the stitch markers too. Yeah, I have a million stitch markers though. So many stitch markers. Yeah, this is one of my favorite yarns in general. I love Horizon yarn, and this is definitely my favorite color. And in case you're wondering, it's color number 11 of the Horizon. I have a lot of it. I've got um, four of these, four full of these on my shelf. I try to keep it in stock because I use it for a lot of things. I don't have anything around me right now that I've made out of it, but I've made a shawl, scarves, hats, a lot of things with this. So I keep this in stock most of the time. So this is going to be a frog, but photo first. I dropped the bag. Where'd the bag go? There it is. And you know what? I swear, I do have project bags, like real legitimate project bags, but they're packed away in the bin somewhere right now, and I don't know where they are. Those and they all have whips in them too. So I'm sure we will be seeing those project bags eventually. Yeah, that's a frog. What's next? We'll do like two more, and then we'll call it a night and move on to something else. Okay, this was an experiment that went all wrong, sideways, upside down. And this is going to be a frog, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, just because. Okay, so this is Karen, your inspiration. This is Simply Soft, and it was the marbled, so it's black, white, and gray. And for some reason in my head, pairing it with, and I told you this color is like my my favorite color in the world. This is what's the yarn that Furls makes? I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it's Furls Crochet. It's their yarn. Why can't I remember the name of it? Anyway, if you remember the name, if any of y'all know the yarn I'm talking about, put the name in the comments, please. But that's what this was, or is. That like it magically isn't anymore. And this is what I was experimenting with. I was going for it was going to be a panel of blue, a panel of marble, and then a panel of blue. And then the next one was going to be a panel of marble, a panel of blue, a panel of marble, and then a third blue, marble, blue. And it was going to be some sort of square Afghan or Lapghan or something. But okay, that would be so cool. Imagine the pooling and blending of colors. Which one are you talking about, Kathleen? This one, yeah, I've abandoned this idea because I don't like that. Now I might change this to like maybe black or gray and try it that way. But as it is, Catherine, you like this combo? The only problem I'm really having with it is, okay, so you can see the size of the square, right? Of the marble. The blue, I don't know if it's because I changed the stitch or what, but it's it's stretching out. And these are the same yarn weights. It's not like I've got like a 4 weight and a 3 weight. These are both 3 weights, I think. Well, no, this is a 4, but that's a pretty thin 4. That's like a 3. I guess there is a bit of a size difference between the two. But I'm thinking because this is a granny stitch and therefore it's a heavier stitch than like regular double crochet. That might be why it's stretching it out. So maybe if I frog this and use the same stitch, I might like it better. Maybe. What do you think? Okay, so Catherine likes this combo. Anybody else like this combo? And Kathleen was saying she liked the idea of Acel's comment about knitting on the tens. I may try that. I think I have some 10 needles around here somewhere. Catherine suggested maybe keep it in the same stitch. I may try that because I don't mind the colors together. I think they kind of pair neat together. But yeah, I think the stitch isn't strong enough to hang with the granny. So, or maybe I'll do 3 panels in the granny and then 3 panels the way I said I was going to do, like in reverse in the double crochet, and then 3 more panels in the granny. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, Bear is saying, okay, wait, let me go back. Catherine saying, yeah, maybe keep it in the same stitch. Bear is saying, I think the marble one might be better in something with more simple stitches. Okay. I don't know why I want to save those two colors in a striped ripple. Hmm, that's interesting. VJ also likes the colors. Okay, so I wasn't losing my mind in pairing these together then. I was actually kind of on to something. This is what you guys are telling me. Hang on. Okay, sorry. That was my daughter messaging me. Okay, let's see. The seller is saying I'd like the combo in smaller stripes. Kelly is saying not sure about the combo, but I like the colors separately. Maybe another stitch. Okay. So everybody likes the combo, but they think it would look better in like a ripple stitch. This is what you're saying. Yes. Bears Crochet Critters. Are you Brenda? I'll try to remember that. It might take me like 15 years, but I will do my best to remember. Okay, well, let me write that down. Oh, this is supposed to go in with my other necklace here. Let me write this down. All right, purple stitch in smaller stripes. Is that what you're saying? Okay, and well, okay. Catherine is saying that she likes the squares. Kelly, it's interesting. The ripple stitch. It's an interesting idea. And okay, so you go by Bear or Brenda Bear. All right, cool. All right, well, I will ponder this. And if I make a decision and I finish it, I'll show you guys. But thank you for verifying that I wasn't totally losing my mind when I paired those together. Because I was kind of like, why do I think these go together? But every time, I don't know, I just thought they went together. And even though a part of my brain was going, they don't go together, another part was like, yes, they do. So I was going back and forth with it. So I think I will like ponder you guys' suggestions and then decide from there. So this one I will go ahead and put in the finish pile. And I will visit that later. Alright, what else we got? I don't know what this is. This might be a hodgepodge of stuff. Okay. No. This is something I was making with Kobe Manarola. And this was going to be, I'm going to guess, a shawl that I got bored with because it wasn't growing fast enough. Here's the thing about me. If a project doesn't grow quickly, I lose interest very quickly. And this is going to take forever, and I don't like projects like that. So yeah, I got bored and put this in the bag and put it someplace. Let's see, how many have gone into Finish versus Frog? I've got three I'm frogging, one that is completely finished. I'll show that to you. I'll pull that one back out if you want to see it. Well, this is one half of a pillow. I need to do the back, and I'm gonna call that a pillow. And then this was originally going to be a lapgan for my daughter, but she changed colors of her living room because we moved. But these will be the colors for my living room. So this is going to be a runner for my coffee table. So, um, so that's the one finished item I have, and then I have one, two, three, four that I am going to finish. And I agree with y'all. This is going to get frogged because I was bored with it. I'm not going to finish it. There's no point. I might as well frog it and use it for something else. Oh, look at Amanda's shawl collection. Amanda Bug, she has a shawl. Yeah, her asymmetrical, and it changes stitches along, and that grows pretty quick. Yeah, her asymmetrical shawl does do that. I may look at her that pattern. 'Cause I think this yarn will work up well with that pattern. I know the pattern you're talking about. So yeah, this is gonna be a frog, and I shall use it for something else. I think you're right. I think it is the 550 shawl. I don't remember off the top of my head though. You got to say frog. You'll never go back to it once you find it boring. Yeah, I won't. All right, so we all agree that's going to get frogged and made into something else. So this was another experiment that I started and was like, nah. Oh no, okay, I know what these were. I had made um um what are they called, rug mugs for a couple of my LGBTQ friends, and these were like my original practice ones. So that's what this is. I'll probably just use these as rug mugs because there's, you know, frogging it isn't going to like give me anything worth using. But I could use these around the house. So that's what those are. Eh. So I'm gonna call these finished because they're just going to. I'm just going to use them around the house. Aren't they cute? I thought they were cute. The ones that I completed were really cute because they were actually those were practice. It took me a while to get the hang of it, as you can tell. But the ones that I actually gave them came out really cute, and they were actually square and everything. I was proud of myself. Okay. Oh man, what was this? I have no idea what this is, but I was making it with some pretty expensive cotton yarn. Well, not 24/7 cotton is what I was using for these. But I don't know what they are. This one's still attached to something. I don't know what I was doing with this. I don't know if I was trying to practice the tartan stitch, maybe. I don't know. Same thing with this one. This was another practice. I'm guessing I was trying to figure out the tartan stitch and it wasn't working. So this was just a rather expensive lesson of what not to do with cotton yarn. I don't know what to do with this. These may end up being mug rugs too. I'll have to do something with them because I don't know. I don't know what this were. Let's see. Bear saying, I didn't think I had that many whips. Now I'm realizing there are quite a few that haven't been thought about in a while, and probably some I have completely forgotten. Oh, when I was packing the move and I was pulling out whips, I'm like, I forgot I was working on this. I forgot I started this. I forgot. I kept saying it over and over because I kept pulling out whips and upon whips. On I'm like, okay, how do I have this many completed projects but still have this many whips? It's like For every completed project I have three whips. It's bizarre. So yeah, I don't know. But okay, guys, I think we're going to uh, pause here because oh wait, well, okay, no, I do have one more, and I know this is going to be a frog because I need this yarn for something else because it's the perfect yarn for something else I need to make. And Lord help me, this is going to be a pain to frog, but it's another one of those cotton cakes from Hobie, and I started a virus shawl with it. But I think instead I'm going to use this to make a table runner for my daughter because these are the exact colors of what her dining room is going to be. She's doing her dining room in black and gold. So this is going to be a frog, but it's a frog with a purpose. So Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet saves those small ones to keep the stitch reminders. Puts a note on the back of the stitch, yarn, and hook used. That's not a bad idea either. It's actually more of a gold than sunny yellow. I don't know if you how it's coming up on the screen for you, but yeah, it's a gold color. So, but yeah, this is the color of my daughter's dining room. So I'm going to use this as a table runner. Beautiful yarn, but more deserving of something special for your daughter. See, I agree because it was funny because I had been now ironically. Now I told you that I hadn't looked through these bags, right? Earlier today, I had found a pattern for table runner I really liked, but I was like, you know what? I could have swore I had a black and gold cotton cake around here somewhere. And I'm looking and I'm looking and looking and I'm not seeing it. And I'm like, okay, now maybe I used it for something else. And sure enough, the last bag I pull out for this live, here it is. So yeah, this will be frogged as best as I can because this yard does not frog well. But I'll frog as much of it as I can, and it's going to be the table runner. So, all right, that is the end. This is just an empty cake that's being what. Those are the whips I have for you tonight. Um, was this fun? Did you enjoy this? Do you want me to do it again? Because, like I said, I got more whips. So I have fun doing this. You know, it was. I mean, it was something I needed to do, and it was fun doing it with somebody else instead of me just sitting around doing it myself by myself. So if you want to see me do this again, let me know because I will. Because like I said, I still got plenty of whips to go through. So, so yeah. Okay, let me look through here real quick. Is that already? Definitely say I love that cake. Can't wait to see the table runner. When I finish it, I will show it to y'all. Yay for being right that you had one and finding it. I know, right? So woohoo! I mean, I've got so much yard. It's crazy. Um, I've told the story before, but you weren't here first. So I'll tell it again. When I was packing up all of my yarn, I had like 37 bins of yarn between like unused yarn and my whips. There's 37 bins of yarn, and we're talking like the bins, you know, not the little like little craft bins, and then a couple of the bigger bins, and then even a few of the like huge bins that like you could put, I don't know, a dead body in, like a better way of describing it. A lot of yarn, a ridiculous amount of yarn. So the fact that I managed to find that in the needle of the haystack, that is my yarn stash. I'm excited. So, okay, Catherine saying yes, do it again. Brenda said she thought it was fun. Acela said yes again. VJ is like, I would like to see more. Interesting to see what you are working on and the yarn. It amazes me the things that I was working on. I'm going, I don't even know what I was doing with this. I have way too many of those. I was like, I don't know where I was quoting with this. I don't. I think it's just one of those. Some of these are projects that I started because I just wanted to crochet. I didn't have anything in mind. I didn't need to make something. I just wanted to crochet. So I picked up a skein of yarn and started crocheting. That's what several of these frogs are. There's just, I just wanted to crochet. So, and Kathleen said it was fun. I loved voting. Cool. I'm glad you have fun. Crochet Bee says she enjoyed today. Yay. Brenda said, now I'm wondering how many bins I actually have. Trust me, if you ever have to pack it all up to move it, you will be amazed and maybe as in my case, slightly embarrassed at the amount of yarn you have. And yarn I forgot I had. Now, okay, most of y'all know my love of Malabrigo. Y'all know I love me some Malabrigo and some Menace de Uruguay, right? So tell me how I managed to forget that I had like 12 skeins of it. I had the skeins that were hanging behind me that you would see it in my lives. They're hanging in the bags behind me. I then had another almost full this size bin of manner of Malabrigo and Menace de Uruguay. I'm like, how in the world did I forget I had this yarn? How? So yeah, so much yarn, and I've made it my. I'm only going to use. I'm trying my best to only use the yarn that I have in my stash. So I'm shopping my stash for 2023 because there's no point in having all this yarn and not using it. And my stash is almost to the point where it's just almost embarrassing the amount I have. It's kind of ridiculous. I could open a yarn store. So I'm shopping my stash. I may be selling part of my stash because, like I said, I've got so much of everything. It's a little ridiculous. But I'll make decisions about that later. But anyway, this was fun. I'm glad y'all were here for it. If you really liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, I think all of y'all here have subscribed to me. If you haven't and you think you want to see more of my content, I am going to start making videos here again. Probably, I might make a couple this weekend if things are chill and calm down. I didn't tell you guys this. I literally spent from the end of my live last Wednesday until Monday night completely. Why am I blurry? I'm so blurry. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm blurry. I'm almost done. I spent all that time in this house by myself. I talked to no one face to face for 5 days. It was glorious because I'm an ambivert, and for the last the last year or two, I've had to lean heavily. Why am I so blurry? Focus. Anyway, I have spent the last couple of years leaning heavily on my extrovert side. So when my family decided they take they go to the beach every year. So this time when they went, I had intended on inviting friends over, having a bonfire, like showing off the new house, yada yada yada. My introvert side looked at my extrovert side and said, "I need you to go take several seats. This is my time. We're going to be an introvert. We're going to be a hermit. The only thoughts that are going to be in our head are going to be our own. The only noise we hear is going to be the noise we make. This is how we're going to spend the next 5 days." And that's what I did. And it was awesome. And such a recharge, and my brain calmed down, and I crafted, and I crocheted, I crafted, I diamond art painted. I ate all the junk food. It was great. So I am now like, now that my paper's done, now that my degree is finished, I'm at the point now where I'm working on grant applications, but I could do that like piece by piece. I have time to breathe, I have time to create. My brain has settled again. So now I can go back to actually creating videos. So I'm excited about that. So I probably will do a couple this weekend. So if you think you want to come back and see those, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon so that you'll know when I upload the videos. Otherwise, I am here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And I also do a Management Mondays. It's not starting again until September, but that's where I talk about the business side of a craft business. The things you need, the pitfalls of having the business, the things that you haven't considered. That's what we talk about on Monday. It's a live that I do on Monday nights. And I also have, for those of you that might be interested in my more crazy opinions about life and politics and current events, I also do those kind of videos. And those will be starting up probably next week, if not the week after. So I'm going to actually, um, I'll label those. So if you just want to be here to talk crochet and crochet business, you'll know to avoid those videos. But if you really want to see my opinion on current events, they'll be tagged so you'll know. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I that was like the best 5 days of my life. Sorely needed. I'm glad I did it. I feel so much better now, and I'm ready to like just kill it with this YouTube thing now. So, what are y'all saying? Kathleen, you woke up your husband laughing. Uh, Kathleen kept cleaning her screen, thinking it was me. No, I'm blurry for some reason. I don't know if maybe my internet connection's going wacky because it is storming. So that might be it. Bear saying I'm normally very innovative, but YouTube has helped me to be more brave and less so. And less so what? Or less. I'm confused. Oh no. I feel like you didn't quite finish that sentence. Or maybe you did and I'm just not reading it right. Wouldn't be the first time. Kathleen says she loves alone time. Me too. Wow. I had to go get radiation treatments last year to get me time. I guess that's one way of doing it. Oh, you're an introvert. Gotcha. I'm normally very introverted, but YouTube has helped me to be more brave and less so. Hi. The grandkid is attempting to say hello, but she is not properly attired to be on camera. So just yell hello. Hello. She wants me to show you her butter slime. It's really soft. It's pretty impressive. There you go. But
I put some
so
little decorations in it. Hey,
beads, I see that. Alrighty,
well, it's Easter beads.
okay. All right, so let's see.
Do they know that my birthday's in 2 days? Almost one.
Say it louder.
My birthday's in 2 days and it's almost one.
Her birthday is in 2 days and almost one day. She will be 9. She started third grade 3 days ago. Well, on Monday. No, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes, she started third grade on Tuesday. She will be 9 on Friday. She wants you to know that. VJ is saying, send some rain this way. I'd like to get below 100. Then I'm assuming you're going to be very angry with me when I tell you that it's 68 degrees here right now. I'm not happy. Well, now why don't you make the dog bark? And now she made the dog bark. So everybody say hi to Kiara. Now everybody say goodbye to Kiara.
Bye-bye.
They can't see you. Just go. So yeah, I am ready to get started and do all the crazy stuff. Hit 500 subscribers, maybe more. Make more videos. So that's what we're going to do. So thanks for being here. This has been fun. We will do more whips. I'll see how many I can dig out between now and next week. And again, thanks for being here. You could have spent this time anywhere else, but you chose to spend it with me, and I don't take that for granted. So I thank you bunches, and I will see y'all on YouTube streets. And if nothing else, I'll see you back here this time next week. So y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.